Hi, and welcome to the shortest review ever comparing a couple of monitors made for photographic use, made for video too, but I just do photographs. I don't have both monitors here, and there's a reason for that. One of them is that I sent the Viewsonic back because the joystick on the back side of it did not work. But there were some other reasons why, and I'm going to go through them pretty fast for you here. First of all, the VP2786 has killer specifications. It's got Adobe sRGB. It's got a number of different other palettes that you can use. It's $1,065, $995 at B&H if you want to go there. But there's a couple of things, aside from the joystick not working on the back. It's cheap. The build quality on it's poor. We could start with the selector button down there at the bottom. When you turn that, it feels like it's kind of like paper on paper. It's not very smooth. It doesn't feel very well made. Whether it would stand the test of time, maybe it would aesthetically, at least aesthetically, it's not pleasing. The other thing is the monitor itself is just cheap. It doesn't have any weight to it. If you hit the side of your desk, it just goes crazy. And that's basically because behind the monitor is a place where it has kind of an area where you can turn it, and it's not very well done. The screen worries me, and then the joystick thing was like pretty much the last straw. To get a monitor out of the box that doesn't work is so rare these days. Anyway, so my girlfriend's got a VP2785. It's a completely different animal. She's had it for 4 years. We bought it from Amazon as a refurb, and it's just been a killer monitor. It's another 4K monitor, another 27-inch monitor. But the Viewsonic just does not feel very assured. It doesn't feel very assured. And I think part of the reason for that is this joint right here where the monitor turns is very small and it's not very tight. I'm sure there's a better word for that. But it isn't, and it doesn't feel very good. And it didn't take me but a couple of hours to decide to send this back. There's a joystick that was bad. There's a selector button. Just felt cheap. So I sent it back to B&H, and I got one of these, which is what you're looking at right now. And the 271C is a completely different animal. It feels much better made. The base of it is where you turn the monitor, and it seems like that there's enough space on there to give it the kind of friction that you need. If you look up here, you can see the selector, or they call it the hotkey puck. The hotkey puck. And the hotkey puck feels great. I mean, it really feels good. The selectors work. I had trouble dialing in the selectors for whether I was using the USB-C or whether I was using HDMI on the Viewsonic. So it's the BENQ $600 more. It's a pretty serious difference. But monitors should last you for a long time, and I think this one will. The color on it has been killer. I do mostly black and white. I got a monochrome camera, and the gradation of the of the black and white is really, really nice. So if you got $1,000, I guess the Viewsonic would work for you probably just fine. If you're looking for something that's a little more substantial, that'll last you a little bit longer, maybe the BENQ would be a better option. It was for me. I was happy to pay the extra money for it, and I think it'll work for a long time. There you go. That's the shortest review on YouTube ever. This is Spoken War. Have a great day.